Believed the game deserved better. Born on Long Island and set out to create lacrosse equipment that combines premium materials, advanced engineering, and a level of quality that players can rely on every time you step on the floor. With a focus on creating equipment that earns its place on the field, gear designed with intention, tested for the demands of the game, and built to perform when it matters most. From their shafts and mesh to custom uniforms and team gear, every product is developed with performance, durability, and the player experience at the forefront. Visit their website today to check out all they have to offer. Vanguard Lacrosse, lead your legacy.
Traditions. They remind us where it all began. A time when lacrosse was more than just a game.
When it was a gift from the Creator.
A sacred rite. A curing ritual. Traditions. They travel through the generations, passed down from hand to hand, bringing us back to a time worth revisiting. This is our tradition. This is your passion. This is traditional lacrosse.
Vanguard Lacrosse, built by players who believed the game deserved better. Born on Long Island and set out to create lacrosse equipment that combines premium materials, advanced engineering, and a level of quality that players can rely on every time you step on the floor. With a focus on creating equipment that earns its place on the field, gear designed with intention, tested for the demands of the game, and built to perform when it matters most. From their shafts and mesh to custom uniforms and team gear, every product is developed with performance, durability, and the player experience at the forefront. Visit their website today to check out all they have to offer. Vanguard Lacrosse, lead your legacy.
Hello, lacrosse fans. Welcome back. What do we got? Game 7? Game 7, where the even numbers over on this floor, odd ones are over there. We've got the Virginia Golden Bears making it to their first NABLL championship. They were at the last IBLA championship at least, down in Tampa, taking on the Paper City Oaks. Fun fact about the Oaks, they actually came together, their core group of 5 used to play as the Tech Valley Attack and NABLL as the only non-native team playing in that league. Still together, they were coached by their current coach and their current GM. A core group of guys have stuck together for a long time. The Bears, on the other hand, coming out of the Virginia area, a lot of good talent. IDA, Isaiah Davis Allen, a longtime wing player, PLL member. Some great talent on the board. Another fun fact about the Oaks, this is an entire new look from the last time we've seen them at Nationals in 2023. Just 4 returners, so not a lot of Nationals experience coming out of the guys in the yellow shirts. Same with the Bears, obviously having it be their first time back. Being said, in net for the Bears, number 51, Brian Krooster. 3-time NABLL champion, Brian Krooster. Member of the Westminster Wild. The 3 times champs to start off the NABLL as the Oaks carry up the floor. Some quick back and forth here. 2 minutes into the game. Put wide. Wearing number 30. Pardon me, was that Spencer O'Reilly? Oh no, Brian's there down there on the bench. Pardon me, Spencer O'Reilly. The Bears' normal starter is in net here with Brian on the bench. Golden Bears wearing blue. Oaks in yellow. In the net for the Oaks, Cameron Pilon, I believe. Pardon me, Cam, if I'm saying your name wrong. Long-time backup, 3rd string, 2nd string for the Albany Firewolves. Some good goaltending to come in this game. Both teams looking to move quick here. Oaks dropping their first game to the Red Hot Spirit. We'll need to check on the Golden Bears score here, as it was on the other floor. Bears on offense. Swings it to the righty side, steps around the outside, but a push will turn the ball over. Miscommunication there. Lefty working with the righty, not used to pick and rolls between the two of them. Ball back down the other way. Shot off the swing, Eaton, and with the rebound collected by Parker Houghton, pardon me. Looks like they have 2 number 30s listed on the roster. Parker in net. Earlier today, the Golden Bears taking down the Nashville Ignite. Battle between 3 of the board members of the NABLL. Rich and Tony with the Golden Bears, Tim with the Nashville Ignite. 5:20 left in the first quarter, no score yet. A lot of up and down. A lot of up and down for 4 minutes, 30 seconds. Both teams here looking like they like to play fast. Kind of seeing a more settled pace. Another outside shot. A lot of back and forth there for little gain. As the shot clock violation will give the Bears the ball in their offensive half. Righties working down the side. Not a lot of penetration into the middle here. We're seeing a lot of the outside, and what I think is missing is the roll. You can set all the picks you want, but unless you roll to the net, you're not creating space. You're not making the defender make a choice. An awkward coming together there at the top of the floor. I'd like to assume that was accidental. Shot clock violation on the other end. Like I said, a lot of fast back and forth to start the first 5 minutes. I think it's catching up to these teams. Second game of the day for both of them. All opponents throughout the weekend will have played the same number of games until we get to that bracket play. Again, the The top 6 teams qualifying for the quarterfinal, the bottom 4 needing to play through an extra game to get into those quarterfinals. 7 will play 10, 8 will play 9. Winner of 7-10 will take on number 2, and winner of 8-9 will take on number 1 in the quarterfinal matchups. Play-ins, quarters, semis all tomorrow afternoon and night, with the culminating in the championship on Sunday at noon Eastern. Ball going the Oaks way. Movement again, not seeing the penetration quite yet. That's a great roll. Good pick, hard roll. Short shot clock, 10 to go as that one sails wide. Outside shot. Follows his rebound, maybe springs a guy, but the Oaks are there to cover. Full coaching staffs on both set of benches. We should see some sharp changes. Backdoor cut. Penalty inside. Looks like he cross-checked him up high. Steps in the crease, but the penalty will be awarded here. We'll see the Bears go on the power play. Cross-check, 2 minutes. 2:24 left in the first quarter, still scoreless. A little friendly chirping going back and forth between the benches, in between whistles. Bears moving the ball through the lefty side. A little drag and a pick. Create some space there. I think you're hoping that you find the space in the middle, but that shot's nothing to balk at. A good position on the power play. Hidden ball trick. Had a couple people fooled. Mishandled ball. Bears with an opportunity. Chase down. Looks back. Finds his teammate. Big save by Cam. Virginia Bears taking the championship in the Mid-Atlantic Division this year. Home of those Westminster Wild, the 3 times champs, and second place finish last year. First time not making it to nationals. Minneapolis Wheat Kings, last year's champ, also being taken down by the Isotopes this year. We will have a new champion in the NABLL. Lot of lacrosse left to play before we decide that. Less than a minute to go in the first quarter. Bears still on the power play. Tucks it short side. Cam just did not get all the way over into position there. Left the door open, and they capitalize. Number 22, Matt Byron, getting us on the board. Golden Bears take a 1-0 lead. They're trying to build a good community over there and a good locker room. They're big fans of the Kangaroo Court from what I can hear. As we run out of time here in the first quarter, 1-0 on that power play goal. Bears are big fans of that Kangaroo Court. Keeps the locker room tight together. Things like luxury and social media taxes. If you miss out on something because of vacation, engagement, babies, something to celebrate, post something silly on social media, you might be putting a fine in the jar, $1 to $20 from what I told. And you see the jerseys they're wearing out there. It's actually what they bought from the fine jar. So going to good stuff, helping players with nationals this year. Another fun thing they do, the rookie quiz, history facts. I got sent a sample rookie quiz, and to be quite frank with you, I went 0 for 5. Sometime down the line, I think we'll have to break out one of those quizzes to see if anyone at home can keep up with it. Try to pull it up now, and maybe it'll be a fun activity for the second half. But for now, minute to go left in this intermission. Quick games, quick intermissions. 2 minutes in between quarters, 5 minutes in between halves. A 1-0 game for the Golden Bears. Players settling in, goalies finding their crease. It's just about go time in this second quarter here. A tight game. We saw one similar to this earlier today. 0-0 at halftime. Came out to be quite a scoring fest in the second half. We thought that was most between the Lakers and the Owls. We thought that was mostly due to first game nerves. These teams have had the chance to settle in, playing their second game of the evening. This just might be good goaltending so far. A lack of inside shooting, settling for another shot, which is blocked there. Caught him up high there. We have number 11. Rylan Paddleford heading to the box. Him and his brother, Caden, are running the lefty side of the floor for the Oaks. Two of the members of that Tech Valley attack that have started the momentum that's turned into this team you see on the floor today. Another opportunity here for the Golden Bears. Sanchez, number 88, right up top. Two minutes on the power play. Swing the ball around, getting that defense moving a little bit. They're going to find some cracks if they can keep getting the movement like this around. Good pressure from the corner defender there. No threat making the jump. Getting out there to try to close on hands without getting in the way of his goalie. Oaks will take the ball on their end, minute 18 on the penalty, looking to kill off some time here. 20 with the ball. The goalie Parker does not bite in the slightest. 10 on the shot clock. A good shot there. If the Oaks can pick up this loose ball, that would be big for their penalty kill. Down a man. Some good pressure. Some good pressure on the forecheck, but may leave him vulnerable on the back end. Down a man, able to get back. Good hustle out of this man down team. A little confusion coming from the defense. I wonder if this is their normal unit. Errant pass, shot clock goes. 25 seconds. Oaks could kill the penalty right here if they choose to hang on to it. They have numbers dropped. Poor pass, wasn't able to find. I was looking at the wrong sheet there. Tucker Spencer. Arm raised again. I was looking down on my score sheet. I wasn't quite able to see what the penalty is, but the Oaks will be down further. For the time being, it's 5-on-5. 6-on-5 with the goalie pulled. Zaya Davis-Allen feeds the ball up top. Sent wide over to the righty shooter. blocked. Shot clock almost down, cutting through, play to the whistle. Good save out of Cameron. Let's see what the call is. 19 on the Oaks. Ian Jackson heading to the box for a cross check. 2 minutes. 7:02 left in the half. Third opportunity on the power play for the Bears. Unable to capitalize quite yet. If I'm wrong about that, I apologize. It's been a long day of broadcasting. Tomorrow will be even longer. Working the ball around. 88. Josh Sanchez on the point there. You can see him leaking in, getting tighter and tighter to that crease. And if the Oaks aren't going to play him, why isn't he going to shoot? Good opportunity. Good goal. Goalie makes the save. Oaks in a familiar spot at this point, trying to kill some time off the clock. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Steps in, unable to find the net. Bears are quicker to get there. But an unlucky bounce puts the ball to the center where the refs are unable to award that quick restart. We'll start out of the center. Oaks will be able to settle in, but their offense, to be frank, was a little slow getting off the floor there, off of a missed shot. You send it wide, it could go the length of the floor. You got to be on your horse to get back. Shot just above the crossbar there, near Cam's face. Cam a little slow getting over to his pipe. I wonder if this is part of his game. I haven't gotten to see a lot of his play. Just a little slow to get that step. Maybe baiting their shooters just a little bit, dictating where that shot goes. If he continues to do it all game, a smart shooter might put it back towards that far side. We'll see how it plays out. Something to keep an eye on for sure. Some good work from a man down offense here. Those Paddleford brothers. 11 and 25 on the lefty side. I don't believe Caden was out there this time, the assistant captain on the offensive end. Penalties released. Back to 5-on-5. 5 minutes to go in the second. Bears looking for another chance on offense. Bears fighting hard for that loose ball. Swinging sticks. This one's messy. Oaks come away with it. Shot clock goes. They'll play through it. As that was the Bears shot clock that expired. Outside shot again. Leaking on the crease. Had some spin coming off of Parker's pad there. Sat in a little bit of a weird position. Isaiah carrying the ball down, directing traffic. I believe that was meant to be a shot on net. It was almost a perfect pass. Bears maintaining possession with just 8 seconds on the shot clock. Some guys are stepping off to get the defense, to get their offense players going. That's going to be a push. They've been calling it all weekend. You got it. You can't be sending a guy over his feet on a pick in the back. Equal pressure is the rule. An opportunity here for the Bears, cutting across the net. The defender pulling him tight, not letting him extend to his full power. Cameron sees the way he's looking to jump. Pushes to that far side, but when he's draped over him like that, he doesn't get to the other side. He's able to tuck it to that near side that Cameron vacated there. You can see in the way he's firing his stick up to that left corner, everything in his body language is telling him he's going far side. But he makes the quick adjustment after the defender pulls him to tuck that back to the near side. 2-0 Bears. Oaks here on offense. Cutting across the middle, gets vertical. in the chest, picked up, loose ball picked up by the Bears. Moving the ball up the floor, Isaiah Davis-Allen. Oaks leaving a guy back. We're going to see some 4-on-4. A good pick creates some space. Oaks have sent their hanger back just in time. Golden Bears made a sub along with him, but the hanger quickly turned around and was able to handle the transition a little bit better than the Bears bench. Nothing came of it but a good opportunity. Gets to the middle well there, takes a shot that Cameron's going to handle. Looking to get their offense out on the floor here. 148 balls thrown into his opponent's stick. Able to fight for the ball back. 2 resets as possession was gained by the Bears. A fresh shot clock for the Oaks, a bit of a break from them there. Paddleford brothers working together here. Saves it over and back. 1 second on the shot clock. Got to get off the floor now. Bears coming into their set. 3 lefties. Swings up top. Happy to see him not take that shot there. Got to get to the middle to beat a goalie like this. As you can see there, not a lot to shoot at. He's up at the top of his crease. He's a big guy already. You got to get him moving if you want something to happen. Just 30 seconds left in the quarter half here. Some heavy pressure from the defense. 5 on the shot, gets to the front of the net. Parker's able to fend it off. A reset there. Unfortunate there. Reset missed. Took their time getting back to the corner. If they were a little quicker on the hop, getting set with just 8 seconds on the clock, they would have had another opportunity, but time just ran out there. It's an important one. Down 2-0 when goals are so scarce in this game right now. Got to win the whistle. Just a little bit more situational awareness. We saw it earlier on with the Oaks, shooting a ball off the glass, sending it all the way down the floor, and it took the Oaks offense just that little extra step, a couple extra seconds to get reacting. You really got to commit to winning the whistle in the game. The ball bounces off the floor, goes and hits the net. That's the whistle blows it. But the game continues. Just because the ball's not live doesn't mean the game's not happening. Take advantage of every second you have out there. It's a short amount of time. Here we go into the half. 2-0 Bears. Just under 5 minutes till we'll join you again.
Traditions. They remind us where it all began. A time when lacrosse was more than just a game.
When it was a gift from the Creator.
A sacred rite. A curing ritual. Traditions. They travel through the generations, passed down from hand to hand, bringing us back to a time worth revisiting. This is our tradition. This is your passion. This is traditional lacrosse.
Vanguard Lacrosse, built by players who believed the game deserved better. Born on Long Island and set out to create lacrosse equipment that combines premium materials, advanced engineering, and a level of quality that players can rely on every time you step on the floor. With a focus on creating equipment that earns its place on the field, gear designed with intention, tested for the demands of the game, and built to perform when it matters most. From their shafts and mesh to custom uniforms and team gear, every product is developed with performance, durability, and the player experience at the forefront. Visit their website today to check out all they have to offer. Vanguard Lacrosse, lead your legacy.
Traditions. They remind us where it all began. A time when lacrosse was more than just a game,
when it was a gift from the Creator.
a sacred rite, a curing ritual. Traditions. They travel through the generations, passed down from hand to hand, bringing us back to a time worth revisiting. This is our tradition. This is your.
Welcome back. I promised you some trivia. We'll get it going here. The sample rookie quiz from the Golden Bears. The agreement signed in 1494 that divided newly discovered lands outside of Europe between Spain and Portugal was a treaty of what? Give you a couple minutes here to get your answers in the chat before I reveal. Tough questions. Tough questions for these rookies to know. Oaks with the possession. Working the ball, seeing a little more spark coming out of halftime. Maybe coach dialed up a good speech here. Coach Joe O'Neill, coach of that Tech Valley attack back in the day. 14 to 18, I believe they're around from. Eight on the shot clock. The Bears offense tries to find space, gets to the middle, but no angle to shoot on his wrong side. A shovel pass in desperation, short on the shot clock, unable to connect. The Oaks leaving the ball there. One of the points of emphasis in the book that was sent out to everybody before the tournament. We really try to avoid time wasting here with this running clock. So you're not able to run down, be there to pick up the ball and just run away from it. The time is ticking, even when you're down. We got to respect the game, get our full 40 minutes here. Number 20, Tucker Spencer on the far side. 6, William Priest. Paddleford brothers here on the lefty side working together. It is a reset there. Play through the whistle, not the horn. Didn't want that loose ball enough. Bears will get possession. Some good ball movement out of the Bears. Coming in with your trivia answer here. To remind you, let me see if I can find it. I got pulled away from it. Oh, what a goal. A turnover creates an odd man situation going the other way. Speed. A big fake gets Cameron to bite. Tucks it into the wide open net. Makes it 3-0. That rookie quiz from the Golden Bears. Again, the first question was the agreement signed in 1494 that divided newly discovered lands outside of Europe between Spain and Portugal was the Treaty of Tordesillas. I didn't have that one. I can't imagine many of the rookies had that one either. More money in the fine jar for uniforms next year. If this is what they got out of the fine jar last year, this is a great set of uniforms. Can't imagine what they're coming up with this year. Again, Cam just a little slow getting over. I'm suspecting that's part of his game. Get square, react to the ball, rather than desperately come over and try to react to the save. He gets into a position where you can see it. He has the ability to react and moves towards the ball. That's a good save. It's something to keep an eye on this weekend if somebody's able to take advantage of that. A good save by Parker, fighting one off with his stick, off the pipe. Out of play, off the pipe's gonna stay yellow ball. 25 on the Oaks. Cam Paddleford, getting him and his brother working that lefty side. Drawing some up in the backyard. Ball's loose. Sorry, I lost sight of it there. I thought it went to the Oaks bench. Bears will have the ball with 14 seconds to go. Shots wide. Sorry for the giggle there. Someone got punched in the face just a little bit. It's a lacrosse play. It happens. Into Cam's pads. Whistle goes. Oaks will head the other way. 4:14 left in the third. 3 goals. I've been saying it all day. There's they're going to call a slash. That's just unfortunate. The slash was unnecessary, but just not what you're looking for at this time. It's going to be number 7 of the Golden Bears, Charlie Horton Jr., heading to the box. Isaiah Davis-Allen coming for a chat. Just wants to know what the ref's seeing there. As the captain, as well as in his right to ask for an explanation. We'll play 5-on-4 for 2 minutes for slashing. 3:54 left in the quarter. I've been saying it all day. These goal numbers are definitely something you can catch up from, but you have to get moving quickly. On this running time, things just get away from you so fast. The game disappears, and you have to react quickly. Seconds matter, possessions matter. Take advantage of everyone you got. Another one off the pipe. The Oaks shooting is starting to dial in. Ball out of play here into the Bears bench. Officials discussing who touched it last. It looks like the Bears did. A cut on the backside. Good rebound. Gets to the middle, unable to capitalize. The Bears defense just collapsed just enough. Isaiah carrying the ball up the floor, cuts through the middle, fades away to the outside, and is stopped. The Oaks defender picks up the ball, steps back into the crease with possession. Only a goalie can bring the ball back into the crease. That's only if he's standing within the crease. So picking it up outside, stepping back in, just a mental error. The Oaks can barely afford at this point. Ball stayed in 22, stick up top as they try to kill up some time. Shot off the calf. That's going to hurt. Whoever's mom that is, I'm sure he's fine. Don't get nervous. That's a cramp. Big slash there. Still down a man from the original slash. Just for another 8 seconds. Over and back. They will have the opportunity here. Tepper not wanting to handle it with 3 big Oaks players standing there in the middle. Back to 5-on-5 lacrosse for the Bears, a big kill. Keeps the ball in their half, but they lose possession. They will have time to get their defense on without a break. Up 3 right now, that might just be the game plan. Shore up the backside, keep the offensive going. Obviously, we're never settled in this round-robin situation where every goal matters. But make sure that you're doing your job on the back end first. Paddleford over the top, swings it to the righties. Hitches goes, unable to control it on the crease, and the ball will go Bears' way. Oh! A high check there will bring this game to a pause. We see a thumbs up from number 69, Matt Agents there. Needed a second to catch his breath. Wish him nothing but the best. We'll see a 5-on-4 opportunity for the Bears. Less than a minute to go in the third. Here come the Bears. Good stop out of Cam, getting his belly down to the ball, not leaving any opportunity for something to squeeze by, getting the most continuous part of the body to the ball is oftentimes the goal as the goaltender. Things can sneak through pads. They can't. I've never seen a shot sneak through a belly, no matter how hard they shoot. Sanchez, point of the power play, creeping in. I think he likes to shoot. There it is. Nope. Back door, beats him to it. Finds a gap in the defense. That's not on Cameron. His job is to defend the shooter. The defense has to take away those passing lanes. To find that skip, it's just an impossible ask for Cameron to get over. As we come to the end of the third quarter, game becomes 4-0. Time for our second trivia question from the Golden Bears rookie quiz. The final king from the House of York killed in the Battle of Bosworth Field in 1485 was King Blank III. You have till the end of the intermission to get your answers in. Julie, I see your question in the chat about the Oak City Owls game. So there's 2 streaming channels going right now broadcasting this. We're showing Field 1 here on NABLL Game Stream. Over on Field 2, we've got Blue Squatch Productions. Blue Squatch Productions is showing the games over on the other side. I'm going to go roll my chair just a little bit back to give you a score update. Give me just 1 second. Bad news, Julia. It's 10-3 Grizzlies at the moment going into the fourth. Hope you got your trivia answers in. This was King Richard III. King Richard. I think this was the easiest one out of the 5. I went 0 for 5. I'll admit it. I'm putting money in the jar. All right, folks. 10 minutes to go. Fourth quarter. 4-0 Golden Bears. As we get ready for the face-off. Won cleanly by the Golden Bears. Offensive players decide to settle in here, get the right guys on the floor. Ball with 22, working on the righty side. 3 strong on the righty side. A good save. You have to get Cam moving. The Bears are up 4-0, but I can't say that Cameron's having a bad game. It's certainly not on him. And when he's given a clean look at the ball, I don't think the Bears have beaten him quite yet. Oaks pass to the back crease, cut off. Good forecheck, turns it over. No shot clock reset, and they find one. William Prees. Apologize to Mr. and Mrs. Prees if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. Puts one away. We'll take a second look at this. A good job sticking with it. Short time on the shot clock. Finds a room, and those outside shots finally go. Who's over there slamming sticks? He made the change towards the bench. Couldn't recover in time. 4-1, and there's life in this game. 8:30 to go. Just under a minute and a half off the clock to find the first one. I wouldn't count the Oaks out yet. But they need to show something here quickly. Over to Paddleford. His brother coming to help him. Like they drew it up in the backyard. Our second pick. Inside, there's no angle there. Pass to his brother, a backhand shot. Hand goes up. Goalie had possession of the ball in the crease. You cannot touch him. Or the ball, or his stick. That's going to be 2 minutes out of the Oaks that they really can't afford. Offensive penalties are not worth your time. Cut inside, ball's loose, picked up by the Bears. Goalie's pulled, so there's 6-on-5 here. 25 yellow, Caden Paddleford heading to the box. 7:28 left in the game. We're gonna see another Bears opportunity here. Working through their offense, sticking Byron, the big man, on the inside. Cross crease pass. Cameron shuts the pipe. Some good wheels, a lot of effort's going to get him across this line. Plenty of time on that 10-second count. They look to kill some time off. Maybe not now. They got to go to the net at some point, right? Shot. Oh, smart no take. 5 on the shot. You got to find something, though. Finds one. Number 6, William Prees. 2 goals. Having a big quarter. Still on pace here. This is a shorthanded goal. Big in these running time format. You see that penalty clock continue to tick as we set up the face-off. We do have timing rules on the face-off, how long this could take, but you're rewarded majorly for scoring a goal. They killed nearly the full 30 seconds and another 20 when it comes to setting up that face-off. Isaiah Davis Allen carrying the ball at the floor, unbothered. Bears setting up the offense. Solomon, another guy on the point. Sanchez is their usual point offense there. Loves that shot. Solomon agrees with him. 5-on-4. Solomon goes for a late change. Oaks don't have the numbers out there to take advantage of it. Big save by Parker. Backhand pass unable to be corralled. Bears moving up the floor. 5:08 to go. 2-goal game. Able to pick up the loose ball. 14 on the clock. Cuts underneath, looking for some help. Short time coming. Cuts the middle. Right into some mess. Nothing to be found there. Does a good job chasing him down, but leaves his man, creating a 2-on-1 opportunity. All the time in the world, you have to score that one. Bears with a timeout, 4:17 on the clock. Great time for another one of the rookie quizzes. The ruler who transformed Muscovy into a major regional power and ended much of Mongols' dominance over Russia in the late 15th century was Ivan blank. This one I feel like is gettable. If I had put some more time in it, I think I could have gotten it. We're going to accept either of these answers, Ivan the Third or Ivan the Great. You got one? Charity over here operating the camera and all the back end stuff's 1 for 3, beating me right now. She says that'll be it. In this Bears timeout, I imagine they're talking about what they're going to do with the ball over these next 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Smarter decisions, valuing the clock. Every second that comes off the clock is a second towards a win. Bears looking to go 0-2 on their first day 2-0 on the first day of their NABLL championship. Oaks trying to avoid an 0-2 start. It's got to be tough to bounce back from that game earlier today against the Spirits, the Red Hot Spirits. We'll see you on the floor here tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Looking forward to getting the opportunity to call that game. I wonder how much that plays into this. Ball starting on the top right. We got a hanger with the Oaks. Choosing to play with 4 defenders, needing something. This has been a strategy theirs all day. The Bears with a cross crease pass that nearly beats Cameron over the shoulder. Playing their 4-on-4 offense and happy to do so. They're taking advantage of this space and taking advantage of that reset. This is what Coach Tony Gray was probably talking about right in that timeout. Take it easy. Kill another minute off. Kill another 30 seconds off the clock. You got no reason to push it right now. 15 on the clock. Finds a guy. One more pass. Shot. Big save by Cameron. Coming out and closing the angle. Another rebound. Horton with the ball. Again, I mean, what a perfect opportunity by Coach Tony Gray for that timeout. Having the communication about this right before they talked through this. I mean, passing up a look like that to kill time off the clock. This is another level of box lacrosse that isn't always here in the U.S. championships. the nuances of this game that you can see develop over the last 5 years of this league. I mean, you go back and watch some of those championship games from 2021 or 2, whichever year it was. We had delayed penalties with no goalie coming off the floor. The IQ of this league has gone up tremendously. The skill level of this league has gone up tremendously. And I think we're seeing it in a couple of these teams here this weekend. 2:43. We are in a stop time situation here, under 4 minutes in the fourth. Some good defense taking the ball away there at a time where they need it. 2:30 to go. Got to push it. Good speed, good feed. Fades away from the net and steps in the crease. Finish across the net, kids. Just keep going. The Bears, again, happy to mosey over the line and slow down here. Oaks leaving a hanger back. We'll see 4-on-4 on the right side of the floor here. Bears behind the net. Shoulder down, finding some space, lets it rip. That's not the type of shot that's going to beat Cam Pelon. 105 or 150, pardon me. Dyslexic with numbers sometimes. The Oaks looking for the shot. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it's got to be good. Just missing the net. Sending the full length to the floor. Good reaction this time out of the Oaks. I'll stand up for what I said earlier. Getting back to cover that. But the Bears really aren't in a hurry at this point. Clock stopped, but just slowing the momentum of the game down. Restart here, cuts across the back of the net. Go for a run. Swings it around. We're starting to see the double coming out of the Oaks. Force it. That's what you're looking for. That's what the double does. Yeah, you're not going to be faster than the ball, but it makes the Bears make those passes. Creates opportunities to create mistakes rather than letting them run around. You're never going to cause a turnover if no one's on his stick and he's just running. Turns, cuts to the net, tries to find his way inside of a little spin move. Parker's there to gobble that up. Again, he heard Coach Tony Gray's comments. He is slowing this down. Nifty pass there. Just a safe spot to maintain possession. 24 seconds to go. A big turnover. 20. Finds it. 15.5 to go. We've got a 1-goal game. This is why I say seconds matter. All of a sudden, there's a chance. The Oaks taking their timeout now. Going to talk about what they want to do coming off the face-off. That's their one and only. They won't get the chance to stop the clock and set up a play how they want. They'll have to react to what's going on the floor. Starts with loose ball. Starts with the face-off. From there, you got to find something. Make something happen. Maybe the Paddleford brothers off the left side. Drawing up the backyard play. Cameron Pelon going back to the net. Not going to be pulled quite yet. Wouldn't be surprised if he hangs out near that restraining line, though. All four face-off ball, all four of the ball team up on the offensive end for the Oaks. No one there behind the Oaks face-off guy. Cameron up by the restraining line. A big face-off win by 91. Does not cut to the net. Very, very disciplined there. Here to win the game. The fake sends him running, and that's the ball game, folks. Thank you guys very much for joining us. One more round of games tonight. We'll see on this field the Ignite versus the Isotopes. Nashville and Inver Grove. Over on Blue Squatch Productions, we have the Boston Nor'easters and the Mustangs. The Ignite and the Inver Grove the Ignite and the Isotopes looking for their first win of the tournament. Nor'easters and Mustangs. Nor'easters 1-0, Mustangs 0-1. Lot more lacrosse coming this weekend. We'll be back on the air at 9 a.m. Eastern. Tomorrow morning. 5 more round robin games before we kick things off with 2 play-in games. 7 through 10 having to fight their way into the quarterfinals. 1 through 6 waiting for them. Quarterfinals, semifinals tomorrow night. Can't wait to see you. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Traditions. They remind us where it all began. A time when lacrosse was more than just a game.
When it was a gift from the Creator.
A sacred rite. A curing ritual. Traditions. They travel through the generations, passed down from hand to hand, bringing us back to a time worth revisiting. This is our tradition. This is your passion. This is traditional lacrosse.
Vanguard Lacrosse, built by players who believed the game deserved better. Born on Long Island and set out to create lacrosse equipment that combines premium materials, advanced engineering, and a level of quality that players can rely on every time you step on the floor. With a focus on creating equipment that earns its place on the field, gear designed with intention, tested for the demands of the game, and built to perform